Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. If you're a returning subscriber, like I said, welcome back. I truly appreciate it. My heart goes out to every single one of you. So, Grand Rising, let's grab our tea, let's grab our tree, let's grab our drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. I'm not feeling good. I am on some antibiotics for my sinus and ear infection, but I'm here, showing up. So, it is what it is, guys. I'm not wearing any makeup. Straight, no chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. I'm Tasha. If you don't already know, welcome to the channel, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as you're coming in. If my readings have been helpful, if you're resonating with my vibe, hit the subscribe button. We would love you to join the family and hit the bell icon in the corner and you will get notified when I post new content. Remember, these are general, timeless, and collective readings, so they may or may not resonate from start to finish. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, Cinderella. Cheers. I got 3 decks out. And I used 3 tarot decks today, okay? So, ancestors of the white light, I call you into my beautiful space and I ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is watching me right now. Empress, you are the goddess. You are tapping into this divine feminine energy. We are taking it. Top of the deck, right? Now, you could be a Taurus, could be a Libra. Take it as it resonates. Check your birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, but you got Ace of Cups here. Somebody adores you. You love life. Huh? There's a cat at my door. Now, last night, what's crazy, okay? After I did my reading, my son comes up the stairs, my youngest, and says, "Mom, you know it's so cute." He says, "There's a cat in my room." And I says, "How did it get in your room?" He says, "I let it in my room." There's a cat at the window. 1 second, okay? I had to show you guys, so check him out. I'm not opening the door because my dog is gonna attack him. But can you see him? Can you hear him? I'm gonna give him some food in a few minutes, but he's adorable. So let's get back to this reading. So we may have some distractions, but that's okay. It's a good distraction. Animals are a blessing. Maybe he's hungry, so I'm gonna feed him in a little while. But somebody may be trying to monitor you even, okay? But I don't know, somebody sees you have this love, this compassion, like animals just are gravitated towards you. My son's like, "Can we keep it?" I'm like, "Current, it's somebody else's." It's somebody else's pet, but clearly he's hungry. He's at my door, he's crying. I told him not to bring him in the house, and I told him not to feed him because he was going to come back, and well, he came back. I'm pretty sure it's my neighbor's cat across the street, though. The 3 of Swords. Oh, somebody's heartbroken because of this love that you have. Somebody knows how warm you are, inviting you are. Now, you could have a black cat that's protecting you. Some kind of ancestor that's wanting you to be aware that they're around. You've tapped into this Empress, Emperor energy, take it as it resonates, and you're doing things with love and love alone. And it's because of this heartbreak. You know what it feels like to be abandoned, to be heartbroken, to be in despair and have nothing or nobody. So you refuse to put people in that energy. Yeah, it's the 5 of Pentacles. Now, somebody may be feeling left out. 5 of Pentacles is like you have nothing. Like, this is a broke, busted, and disgusted kind of energy. This is a purgatory of the mind. This is a feeling left out of the kingdom. This is a poverty energy, okay? You may have been in a poverty energy. People break your heart because you have such a big heart. They think, it's okay. He can always heal from it. They have more than enough. Somebody's feeling left out from you. 9 of Swords. They can't eat. They can't sleep. Somebody wanted you to not be able to eat and sleep. But even on your worst days, you still show up. You still show up. Ace of Pentacles, because you're a gift. You're a gift to everybody around you, to yourself, to life. Somebody looks at you like a gift. The Empress, everything you touch turns to gold. You got that Midas touch. Whether you're a male or a female, it's irrelevant. Let's see what's going on here. Empress, ancestors, what's going on with the Empress? The 9 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Ace, 4 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck's the 5 of Pentacles. So, a lot of people put you out, okay? They wanted you to be, you know, in despair, have this poverty-like mindset, but they didn't realize that you had the key. You had the key to get yourself out of this, and you did. You managed to get yourself out of this. Now, there's a lot of people burdened because they know whatever you're waiting for is coming in, and you're very much protected from this restless nights. Somebody may be trying to get towards you in your dreams, but the vision I'm getting is like you were this beautiful white light, and there was so many dark energies around trying to get into somebody's head, and now they know why you're protected, because you're not like the rest. You're a healer. You transmute. You alchemize energy. What you plant comes. Like, you really know how to grow things, because you start from the root and you work your way up. You know how to balance your chakras out. And this is what gives you the love. This is what allows you to not judge others, but to put yourself in another person's foot and say, okay, this is for me or this is not for me. I can handle this, or this is just too much. And it's okay to say you're not okay. It's okay to say I can't do this, like it's just too much. It's okay to throw in the towel once in a while. As long as you're doing it with love, love for self. You know, you're not continuously giving others when you can't give. Somebody thought you were cold-hearted and superficial because you cut somebody off. You might have even broke a lot of people's heart and left them out because they left you out. Somebody can't eat, can't sleep because of the love. Somebody remembers your love, how compassionate you are, how much, you know, the animals love you, children love you. You love you. Somebody loves you. A lot of people do, guys. And even the haters love you. They love you because you heal. It's the Hangman. Ancestors. It's the Hangman with the King of Swords. You healed from a very abusive person. With the King of Swords in reverse, it's like you had a lot of love for somebody who was very abusive, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. And this person who abused you is looking at things in a different perspective. You are the light. And somebody is being very enlightened about this love. And like I said, they're going through this 3 of Swords. It's hurting them because you protected yourself. Somebody feels like they are entwined to you. There's a red thread attached to you. You may not be able to cut this cord, but you definitely were able to detach. And that's why somebody is in this 9 of Swords. It's like you may have tried to get to somebody, to warn them, to give them some kind of enlightenment, to guide them, but they didn't listen. Now they got their hand in their head, their face, and they're on this really long journey forward. They know that you are the warrior, or you're waiting for what's yours, and you are prepared for anything. You are like in this garden. And, you know, you're just living a very soft life, but that don't mean that you're not ready for war at any time. You don't have to get ready, you're already ready. And this King of Swords knows that about you. And just because you look sweet, you look kind, you're kind, just because you have this agape love and you know you're respectful and you give, does not mean you're a pushover. Somebody learned the hard way. Now they're in a lot of feelings, okay? It's heartbreak. It's a double-edged sword, guys. Strength. Somebody's heartbroken because you have the strength to persevere through all endeavors. Somebody really wanted to narcissistically abuse you. You know, patronize you and degrade you and have you feeling less than, but you're an empress, which means that you are the boss of your life. 9 of Cups, and you are definitely wish fulfillment, hence why somebody is feeling in a lot of regret. Somebody may have tried to abuse you because they knew how much love you had for them. Now they're being enlightened that just because you're attached to them doesn't mean you have to be with them. You are detached. And you have the strength to persevere by yourself. You're both the lion and the lamb. Like I said, if somebody wanted to portray you as just meek and docile, well, guess what? You're not that, not at all. No. And if somebody said that you were over masculine, or over, you were very rageful and stuff. Well, you are very balanced, okay? So you are very much like the lamb and very much like the lion. And that's what gives you this wish fulfillment. Somebody knows that if they would have just rubbed you the right way, everything would have worked out. But instead they wanted to break your motherfucking heart, inevitably breaking their own heart. Emperor. It's the Page of Pentacles. Somebody is learning something new. Okay, getting it right out the mud, and there is a white chess piece there, which means like this emperor is waving the white flag. They're getting some kind of information from their ancestors. This emperor is feeling left out, 5 of Pentacles, and only has 1 pentacle, but they can grow on this. It's about balance, okay? Somebody is seeing you as an apprentice, as a teacher, as a healer. Now, this person could be all these things, but they forgot to teach you something. They forgot to be there for you. They forgot to lead you. You ended up being the leader, inevitably. 9 of Wands. Somebody is feeling like this war that they went through with you, they are left out because they have not won. No, they have not. Somebody wants to come towards you. They feel like you have this high boundary, right? The 7 of Wands. You have this beautiful bubble of protection, right? You're shielding. But that fence, you can knock that fence down. Somebody can knock that fence down. You, like, okay, because I watched Bella's reading this morning, and she's like, karma's a bitch, just make sure that bitch is beautiful. And that was Lil Wayne's song, She Will. So you will if he's ill. Do you see what I mean? Like, oh, and it's giving me Illmatic, so it's giving me like, like the Khalees and Nas. When they got married, Nas bought Khalees a house in New Jersey, a recluse house in New Jersey, just so the neighbors couldn't hear them fucking. Like, that's how much they loved each other. But that kind of passion, it's too much, and then it's a lover war kind of energy, a fucker fight kind of energy. And that's maybe the kind of relationship you had with this emperor, if you know this person from the past. Or maybe this person gets into those kinds of relationships. It kind of feeds into their ego, right? Like, they love that chaser runner kind of high. And you don't deal with that. You don't deal with inconsistency, hence why this person is feeling completely left out from you. But you could have had some epic sex game that somebody can't get out their head. They know they can break down this wall if they choose to be in the upright. If not, they get left out. Somebody's feeling in poverty, and I got that black cat at my door again, I'm telling you. 9 of Swords, somebody can't eat, they can't sleep because all they do is think about you. Yeah, 7 of Swords, all they do is think about the lies that they did. I'm telling you, somebody's about to squawk. Now, you can, lie to the world, but you can't lie to source. Somebody knows the truth. They're suffering from the lies. Look, see, because the Page of Wands is there. You are about to get a message, and whatever you're waiting for, it's coming in. And it's going to have a lot of people burdened because you worked very hard for this. You did it on your own. You stood there by yourself waiting for a real emperor. And this person, if it's somebody from your past, they're feeling really left out. They feel like they went to war with a real warrior, and you're the only the last man standing. They're stuck in, I don't know what the fuck they're stuck in. We're going to find out. But look, they're stuck in this pain. They're in agonizing pain. Because they do see you as the most valuable player. They see you as end goal. Somebody sees you as end goal. There's that emperor coming in. You may know this person. You may not know this person. But as an empress, you only deal with emperors. Now, you could have been in that energy of build a nigga workshop. Excuse my language. But you know what I mean? Build a G workshop. And you ain't in that energy anymore. If people are not build up themselves, then it is what it is. Because you're going to allow somebody to come in. You're going to build up their self-esteem. And then they're going to think that that's all them. When it was you who planted the seed in them. They're going to leave you. They're going to feel all messed up like this fucking person is in the background. Because you are the gift. 2 of Wands, Magician. Somebody had a choice. They wanted to play games with the magician. They thought that, they can manifest their way through anything with lies, manipulation, distortion. Well, you have to pay the consequences for that. Somebody wanted to be greedy. Somebody wanted money. Okay, fine, get money. But what the fuck's gonna happen after that? Just heartbreak. Because you got the victory. Because you don't go after money. It's not about the money, guys. It's about the love. It's about the heart. It's about the consistency. Somebody sees you getting victory, so they're heartbroken. In like a lot of despair because you're victorious alone. You're raising vibrations alone. Because you don't want to get stuck back in a trap. So let's see what the horror deck has to say before I jump into the last tarot deck. Ancestors, the horror deck, what's going on here? What's this? Wow, okay, relax. Let's get some messages here. Ancestors, what's the Empress? Thank you, it's fire. Wow, roar. Yeah, there was a lot of people came at you with pitchforks. They really misunderstood you. Something happened, okay? Like, something happened and it was an accident. Something was an accident. Some people misunderstood you. Wow, your family misunderstood you. You are not trapped. And there was a hereditary situation. Like, these people are evil from your family, okay? They curse people. That's why they're cursed. And somebody thought you were just like them, but you're nothing like them. But somebody came up towards you with these pitchforks, trying to, you know, assassinate your character, and you walked right towards them. You have nothing to hide and nothing to prove. Roar. It says, it wasn't your decision to burn everything down. Misunderstanding, miscommunication, assumption of the worst, fear and ignorance was the kindling. And while it takes a village to really stack it all up, once one person puts the torch to it, it all ends in flame. Consider, though, that this fire can also bring a rebirth. An ashen, nourishing forest grows again and marks a new beginning. So, whatever was burnt, whatever you let go of, whoever you let go of, whoever misunderstood you, you're letting it go. Because in the upright it says, let it all come down. Something new will arise. That's what you did. You let something new arise. And that's why a lot of people are in their feelings, because you do have this beautiful orb around you, this beautiful white light. And if you don't, you should put it around you, sweetheart. Because your love, it deserves protecting. And that's why somebody is really in their feelings, very heartbroken, because no matter what, you always get the victory, because it's always about the love. Didn't I say your family? They're mad. They didn't want you to be fertile because they're not fertile. They can't grow shit. So they wanted to curse you. You got out of this. You walked the fuck away from this karmic, narcissistic energy. Now these people are stuck looking in a 360-degree angle that they're cursed because they never really loved. It was all love of convenience, you know. And this is why I told you, you can lie to the world, but you can't lie to source. So, curse. Curse. Okay, so the Ace of Cups, it says, everyone's fear takes a life of its own. You got to be careful what you put onto others, okay? How does a curse begin and how does it spread? The deeper, the darker the well of emotions from which it springs, the more powerful transmission it can become. Why not pop in a tape and press play? Yo, somebody is really playing that tape and seeing why they're stuck in a situation that they're in and why your cup is overflowing still. You have never hardened your heart. Even if so many people wanted to harden you. You broke this curse. You are a generational curse breaker. It says sometimes we secretly welcome the worst, but are we ready to do what we must before it comes crawling back for us? Like I said, you're a gardener. You're peaceful. Just because you choose not to interact, just because you choose not to fight back, doesn't mean that you're not equipped. Somebody should be grateful that you don't do as they are doing, okay? Because you're more powerful than them. See, your will is strong enough. You don't got to do no extra shit. Because in the upright, it says, no good can come from this. Stay clear. So you're staying clear from the narcissistic people. Because they're energy harvesters. They're energy vampires. They see your love and they're going to want to try to assassinate your character. So you feel less than. So then you harden your heart and they can, you know, point and ridicule you and say, like, I did it. But they didn't do shit. They didn't do shit. They're the ones who are heartbroken. Cat. Wow. The cat, right? Okay, so what's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, fertility. I'm telling you, somebody didn't want you to have a child, didn't want you to have a family, didn't want you to be fertile, wanted you broke, busted, and disgusted. guys, but somebody's mad because you were like a cat. You got some 9 lives and you got major protection. It says, I like the dark, it's friendly. See, you got protection from both the light and the dark. You are that strength. You are the lion and the lamb, and what you put out, you get back. You are wish fulfillment because you are not scared. What you got to be scared of, that's why you don't lie. It says, no one can help being who they are. Self-awareness is important, but using it to repress our true feelings can lead only to misery. Fellow travelers can see past their public performative air and sense of kindred spirit. Even if we seek cover in the shadows, passionate feelings and heated emotions can reveal our true nature. Is this really something to be feared? Somebody is really being seen for who they are, as you are being seen for who you are. A lot of people are scared of you because of your protection. You know that saying, right? Like a black cat, it's like superstition, you know, like I think black cats are beautiful and protective, but some people look at it as a bad omen. So it depends, right? But in the upright, it says, embrace your hunting instincts and focus on the world outside. You focused on the world outside. That's why you're very much internally, but you're balanced, practicality and spirituality, right? So people think that you're all love and light and all this woo-woo kind of energy, and then they come and try to step to you in the real world, and then they realize that they can't curse you, they can't patronize you, they can't shame you, because you will make sure people hear you roar. Can't. And you got 9 lives, so you can't die in this bitch. You are like the Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio highly aspected in your chart. You are transformation. You alchemize that bitch. And this emperor is watching you, feeling very left out from your kingdom, but, you know, look. Oh yeah, see? Celebration. You are a wonder to this world. And somebody lied on you. Somebody wants to celebrate you, but they wanted to patronize you. They wanted to call you down. I'm telling you, this emperor laughed at you. Now you're scared that they're just going to want to do it again, animal, because they're a fucking animal. Now it's in reverse. Somebody may be waking the fuck up. Somebody doesn't want to protect you. Somebody treated you like Carrie. You know, Carrie was such a sweet, beautiful person, but she just didn't fit in, you know, and that's a blessing, really is. But people played right in her face. But she also didn't look at the situation for what it was. You know, in a teenager energy, you're very much, you know, with those hormones, you know, you act very impulsive. You're a fucking grown-ass motherfucking adult. You are not going to act impulsive. You've been there, you've done that. And it says, they're just trying to trick me again, I know. Somebody, you feel like somebody's just trying to trick you to stay in this poverty energy. But Source, God, Creator is going to make sure that your gifts are protected. Somebody thought that you only had like 1 or 2 gifts. Oh, you are full of gifts. And everybody's seeing this. And that's why you are the warrior, the leader of your own life. And you do lead a lot of people to see the truth out of this stuck energy, because it is a mindset. The 5 of Pentacles, it is a mindset, okay? It says, it can be easy to find ourselves pushed beyond a personal limit, especially when drenched in a bucket full of others' cruelty and ignorance, misjudgment. Venturing out with a sense of optimism comes with a risk of bitter disillusionment. We may find ourselves lashing out, even to those who we try to help us along the way. A celebration can turn into a nightmare. Oh, somebody really celebrated. They liked you. But there was somebody inside of that group that caused some kind of dispute. And now this emperor is looking at you like you're a fucking wonder to this world. And that's why you get all these beautiful new messages, this Ace of Wands, why you're getting a new message, why you dance to the beat of your own drum, why you enjoy life. People could lie on you, but that's okay. You know who you are. Just because what people say or what they do to you doesn't change who you are. You know that. And that's why people are up in their head, because you are a wonder to this world. I'm going to show you the greatest things your eyes ever beheld. I just said it, right? Somebody looks at you like the greatest thing their eyes ever beheld. So focus on what makes you special. Everyone has a unique quality, and you do too. Proclaim your individuality. Shout it from the rooftop. Show the world what only you can do. While attracting attention may lead to misunderstanding and others trying to take you down, bravery can bring admiration and even spark wonder. You defeated all these like sack of bullshit people. And in the upright says, future favors the bold. That's why you got the victory. You are balanced, and you are an alchemist with that magician. So somebody thought they can come in, play games with you. Well, you put them in their place. Ooh, someone's heart is melting. If they had a icy heart, like a cold heart, oh, they're melting. They're feeling that agony and that pain of the devil, the codependencies, the addictions. Somebody is very much attached. Somebody wanted to play you. Look, they're being played. Somebody got finessed and is very, very upset. They feel very attached and they're in a lot of pain. Somebody could be very obsessed with you. So let's get this deck going and see what's going on. Ancestors, what's this Empress? 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands, it's a Lovers, 4 of Swords. Now listen, you got a new lover coming in, guys. Somebody who adores you. This is a kindred spouse, a kindred spirit. It's a choice though, okay? Wow. Whatever you've been waiting for, there was a blockage, a major blockage. Why? Because you want a relationship, a partnership. You want somebody with morals, integrity, and dignity. Somebody who's going to stand up for you. Somebody who's going to speak against the injustice. Who will bring the hell to people if need be. Somebody who is just like you. So there is a blockage, but it's only because the person that you're going to be with doesn't have a lot of like they have a lot of friends. A lot of people look up to them, you know what I mean? But they don't really have a lot of friends, if you know what I mean. Like their social circle is very, very small. They don't really trust people. And it's because of what has happened in the past. Somebody may have got into a relationship, a partnership with somebody who they loved and adored, but it blocked everything from them because it wasn't for them. Whatever's in the dark comes to light. Now, there could have been a family, a corporation, a group, a community, whatever this is, guys, that tried to curse you. They tried to put a lot in the dark. Could be a Cancer or Pisces. Take it as it resonates. But they were in some kind of group, some kind of cult, some kind of society, whatever. They were grouped up to come against you. And now they're all going through major towers. Whatever was done in the dark is coming to light, guys. And this narcissist abuse ain't going to stick anymore. Somebody knows that they can't end your life. You're too strong. You have 9 lives. You're a 9 of Cups. Like, come on. Seriously? Somebody does look like, at you like a genie in the bottle, like a wonder to this world. And somebody tried to judge you falsely with that judgment in reverse. And whoever's judging you falsely is really feeling some kind of way. They are heartbroken. Heartbroken. Because they're the only ones who are feeling judged. Somebody has an insecurity issue and they try to project that onto you. And because that won't work, because you know thyself, they're feeling left out. Somebody wanted to put you down so that you would crawl back to them. You are not like the rest. And somebody is finding that out. Page of Cups. This Emperor wants to come in and apologize. This could be a boss. This could be a CEO and mentor. This could be your divine spouse. Take it as it resonates. This could be somebody from the past. This could be somebody you don't even know. But somebody wants to give you your admiration. Okay? Give you your flowers. They want to apologize or they want to show you some kind of respect. It's a small offer though. It's going to come in as a small thing. But you're looking at this person like, why do you want to come in and celebrate with me after all you've done if this is a person from the past? You are putting your guard up because you don't know if it's a fishy offer. Let's see what's on the floor. Oh, it's the Queen of Cups. You don't know if it's a fishy offer because somebody has a Queen of Cups in their energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, 4 of Cups. Somebody wants to come in to ask you for forgiveness, to reject you, and choose a Queen of Cups to try to put you down. But it's not going to work because you already read it to filth. That's why somebody is looking at you like a wonder to the world, to this world. They cannot find a way to get into your energy to fuck you over. Because the ancestors know that it's all judgment in reverse. They're all judgmental assholes. And whatever's in the dark is coming to light. You are a wonder to this world. You have many, 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 many gifts. Many, many gifts. And you will reject somebody if they got third parties. Even if they love you. Even if you love them. You don't give no five fucks. None whatsoever. King of Pentacles. And there is a King of Pentacles that's coming in. Now, because you're a wonder to this world, the ancestors, God, creator, source, as Brittany would say, is your sugar daddy. You could have somebody coming in who wants to take care of you, Four of Swords, but there's also somebody who can't heal. Oh, they've lied on you. They definitely lied on you. Two of Pentacles, they try to juggle you. Emperor in reverse. You see what I mean? Somebody was very greedy, very superficial, very codependent, and because you wouldn't do as they please, you wouldn't fit into their box, you wouldn't mold to them, you wouldn't degrade your morals or integrity, they tried to juggle you, make you feel like you weren't good enough, try to ghost you, not talk to you, whatever it is, but it's all for a reason because you got a real emperor coming in. Somebody loves you, and this is of your caliber, this is of your age group, this is of your everything, okay? And it's going to be victory, and a lot of people are pissed the fuck off because they thought you were cursed. They thought you were cursed because you didn't have a partner, because you didn't have friends. This is all choice, guys. This is all your choice because of what you've been through. You know that you're going to make the right choice, but if you make the wrong choice, or it's going to block everything. And that's why this Emperor is pissed the fuck off, because the Page of Pentacles, you are the apprentice. You don't mind starting back over again because you know that you are the Ace of Pentacles. You will make it work. Ten of Pentacles, you see what I mean? You will make it work. You got legacy. You're not missing out on anything. Why? Because you're the magician. You alchemize the energies. You are the alchemist. Boom. It's got a lot of people gossiping about you, but it's also got you slaying those gossip people. You know, they're eating their words, guys. Oh, and somebody has very much got this uncontrollable appetite for you. I'm telling you, if somebody had sex with you, they can't stop thinking about you. Somebody's hungry for the pleasure you give. And somebody's talking, like roaring. So they're making their voice known to a lot of people who've been talking shit about you because they want this union. But they thought the union was cursed. But it's not cursed. It's just the fact that there was some kind of narcissistic energy that's been trying to block somebody for a very long time. Try to block you. But you have this love, and there is a reconciliation. There is a coming back together within yourself, a partner here that you've already been with, or a soulmate from your past life. But there is a second chance. Everybody's getting a second chance, guys. What are you going to do with your second chance? You have illuminated a situation, and a lot of people are seeing the truth that you do have 9 lives. And somebody's coming in with a confession about how they misjudged you. And how you had the strength to persevere and still like get this legacy anyways all by yourself. And there's an Emperor in reverse who's mad because you have foresight. And there is a lot of distractions, guys. A lot of distractions. But you have beautiful protection around you. You see into the future. And something's about to happen. You know the direction forward. You are a muse. A lot of people use you as a muse, guys, but they lied on you. You are a wonder to this world. You have many, many gifts, and a lot of people are inspired by you, and they're listening to everything you say. And when you speak, the ancestors listen. You have this magnetic sexual quality about you, but you're not over-sexual. You may be very sexually active with one person, but you're not with everybody. You're not for everybody. And that's why somebody's seeing this. They may have jeopardized a future with you, but you didn't jeopardize your future. See? Magnifying glass. You looked close into a situation, and somebody is really getting proof. You are being validated, guys. Somebody's finding out the truth, and it's breaking their heart that they're the ones who are on demon time. And that's why you won't fuck with them. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, and you're about to date, and whoever you're... Look. It's going to bring a lot of pain to a lot of people when they see you start dating. Because you don't mind starting back over again. You may have been very guarded and apprehensive about dating. But, ooh, you're putting down those guards. You're putting down those walls. Now, you're not dealing with a one-night stand. You're not dealing with somebody who seeks other people's attention or validation. You're not dealing with a hookup. And that's probably why people look at you like you're putting up these walls. You're putting up walls to certain people. You know, you can feel their intentions. And if their intentions aren't pure, it is what it is. You know that they're jealous. They're jealous of the magic that you have. They're jealous of your ability to manifest. It could be a King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag, take it as it resonates, but somebody was jealous and tried to spread rumors about you, okay? Now they want to take it all back. They were talking behind your back. It is what it is. Being very petty because they were envious of your Ten of Pentacles. They knew that you didn't have much, but you bank all your good blessings, so you are very, very, very wealthy. Very, very wealthy. You are royalty. Somebody knows you're royalty because they see it. It's your family. Your family knows you're royalty, and your family tried to curse you, tried to keep you stuck. But you started a new family, and your friends, and your man or woman, and your children, the family you choose is more important than the family you're born into. And somebody's mad about that because you will not take them back. You will not allow them back into your life just to fuck you over. And this family has tried to end you so many times, and a lot of people are being illuminated about the situation, that you never die. You just transform every fucking day. And you got foresight, guys. You had a lot of foresight on this Emperor in reverse. This father figure, this mentor, that he was toxic. She was toxic. You knew somebody was very fucking toxic, very unhealthy, poisoning people's minds, a lot of delusion. This nasty behavior was trying to seep onto you, and you had the foresight. You knew you were the muse. People were trying to be you, but they're fucking toxic as shit. They're trying to keep you, and they're toxic. You magnify the situation. A lot of people have proof. You were called, and people are fucking, they're mad. They're fired up because you're still going to get victory because you are the most valuable player. Somebody wants to call you. They want to hear from you. They want you to be unblocked. They want to be unblocked, okay? But it's because somebody is raging the fuck out in the background. They're about to explode. Their emotions are getting the best out of them. Like I said, you have somebody's heart was like an ice box, but you melted that shit. I'm telling you, and somebody's feeling all this pain. And if they see you dating, they're going to freak the fuck out. And well, that's fine. But somebody thought that you were going to freak out because they were dating. Why would you be freaking out? You know, people that they're dating is jealous and toxic and shit. They're jealous of you. You're the muse. You got the foresight. You got gifts that people wish they had. And you're a powerhouse. If you chose to be on the dark side and do as these people were doing, you can destroy them in a heartbeat. Why? Because you vibrate through the higher chakras. You've been in the lower chakras for a very long time, but you heal those. The root, the solar, the sacral. And now you live in the higher realms of your energy. And people feel some kind of way because they can't penetrate your aura because you know thyself. And you're not jealous, guys. Everybody's got a time. There's enough for everybody. So you ain't, stepping on nobody's toes. You're not upset that somebody's living a better life without you. None of this. Because we all have a time and we all have a place, right? So you're tapping into your manifestation powers, guys. And it's really got a lot of people upset because a lot of people are going to hear you. A lot of people are seeing you. A lot of people understand why you are the way you are. It says, use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Oh, yeah, see? You got this power animal, okay? So you tap in, you talk to, like I did home care for a very long time. I did it from 17 till I had my kids when I was 23. And I worked inclusive inside the home, so I gave medicine and blood work and stuff like that. But the people I worked with, they didn't talk. They didn't talk, That's what I worked with. I worked with people who couldn't speak, but I knew what they were saying. I knew what they needed. I just knew. But when I did have my children, I had to make a choice. Like, do I want do I want to change grown-up people's diapers? And my children, it was a lot as a single mother, the pressure of the world, cancer, and all this shit. I never went back to home care after I had my children. I didn't have the support like other people have the support when they have children. You know, they say it takes a village. Well, I was Tasha with 2 kids on each of my hip. You know, I had what they call the Irish twins. My boys are August 12th and the 7th. So, but you have these beautiful ancestors, these beautiful earth angels, these beautiful animals that come around you, these beautiful people. Like, you don't need to speak. You have this language, this unspoken energy, this unspoken healing energy. It's like your home is, it's like a power source, you know? You come to your home up and power up, you know? And people feel that energy. They feel that love that you have, so they want to attach to you, so then they too can feel this. And you don't mind giving the love out, because you have more than enough. There's more than enough for everybody. But it's when people start getting jealous and start, you know, being envious of what you have and what they can't have because they're on a different path, you know. It says your animal spirits are guiding, are guides in your animal spirit guides is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. So pay attention, whether it's ravens or crows or dogs or birds or, you know, whatever it is, cats, pay attention, because there's an animal spirit that wants to come towards you. It could even be a passed over loved one. It could even be an unborn child that wants to be born. But there has been this curse that has been lifted now, but that's why this spirit baby couldn't come in. So they're coming to see you through animals to protect you. But something is being illuminated, guys. And wow, it's parents. You are about to be a parent. You are about to be a parent. But before you become this parent to this beautiful light child, it says the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their abilities. Angels are helping you to heal the pain associated with your mother and father. Before you bring in this beautiful earth child, you and your divine masculine or divine feminine, flip the roles, have to heal parent issues, okay, in order to be a good parent. Okay, and we're not always going to get the answers. You know, they say old dogs don't learn new tricks. You know, you can't change somebody's stripes, stuff like that. But if somebody loves you, they'll be willing to allow you to love who you love, to be you. Somebody is seeing the foresight. Our parents do love us, okay? It's just they love us to their abilities, and we have to accept that. Now, there may have been a parent, yours or somebody else's, that judged you. A lot of parents may have judged you because of your foresight. You've seen something before it was going to happen, and it scared somebody. It scared somebody. But they're coming in to confess the truth, and they're apologetic. Could be your parents, could be somebody else's. Take it as it resonates. But in order to bring this union in, there has to be a balancing of the scales. There has to be a reconciliation and an apology. Because somebody was just scared of you. They seen you as a muse. They may have been scared that their son or daughter was using you as a muse, and they were changing and they didn't understand it. I don't know. But there is some foresight here, parents, and it's goddess. Well, yeah. Somebody was very insecure with you, okay? Because you're a fucking goddess. So everybody adores you. And there's something about you. It's like you have this sexual energy, but you're not sexual. And that's why people judge you. Because you're beautiful, but fuck, they find out you're powerful as ever. See, you're profoundly clairvoyant. It says, trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as your physical sight, for the spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. You tapped in and you helped somebody, but people judged you, persecuted, alienated you because you were a goddess, because you were tapped into that divine feminine energy. People wanted to persecute you because they're still in the patriotic system, guys. But guess what? Shit is changing. A lot of people are getting called. You're going to pick up that call. It says, express your divine feminine energy, male or female. It says, embracing your magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Somebody sees you as so nurturing. They see you as vibrant. They see you as the gift. They see you as loving. Everything you touch turns to gold. That's why you don't be touching very many things. Because people be getting jealous, greedy, trying to do all kinds of magic and manipulation because they're toxic. And they're trying to poison people's minds about you. And you don't care about this envy, this pity, this spiteful energy, 444 on the clock. You know that the copycats are inevitably going to get exposed. And you're just chilling. Chilling like a villain in somebody's story. And you don't mind because your payoff's coming. There's an emperor coming in who is having a discussion with parents because they have to do something in order to break this hex with this empress. They are using you as a muse. They see you as a wonder to this fucking world. And these ex-friends, ex-family members, they're in a lot of pain. It could be even Sagittarius who try to keep things in the dark. But you have a right to know. And you're shining. All because you know your worth. It is kind of pissing people off because they're going through karma because they thought that they can use, abuse, and manipulate you. Somebody's about to spin the fucking block and there's a lot of people pissed the fuck off. They do not want this person to come in. Fool. Somebody's feeling very foolish, very childish. Somebody failed. Now you have all the tools in your toolbox to get you out of whatever situation you got yourself in, and that's why somebody's using you as a muse. You have got this wisdom, you've got love, you're talented, you have faith, you're a man or a woman of many traits. So like I said, whatever you touch turns to gold. As long as you love yourself, as long as you know thyself, you put that energy into you, whatever's flowing extra goes to the rest. So you have no resentment and you hold nobody, you know, you don't have a checklist of things that you've done for people. And somebody sees you as a soulmate, the one for them. Okay, you're about to meet somebody. And this is an energy that you've never really seen. Mother. Now, there's a mother who's coming in. They see you as a good provider, like you've always been there for your children, and they may have judged you falsely, but you are definitely a good caretaker, and they trust you. Somebody trusts you, and they want to come in with an apology. Somebody who could be going through karma, but it's only because you know your worth. There's a lot of people looking ass people. Somebody was a mother, an older person perhaps, looking, watching, spying, you know, tallying up all this bullshit. They thought that inevitably you were going to slip. What the fuck you going to slip up on? You're doing well. You don't got nothing to slip up on. You're loyal. And that's the thing. That's why it's got somebody drinking and wanting to spin the block. Somebody really does want to celebrate with you. And they want to spin the block. They see that a lot of people play mind games. They're very abusive to you because you were honest. And all that shit, it's backfiring. Somebody's learning a crazy lesson in karma because the doors are opening. You are embracing this new adventure, this new life. And you will allow people to apologize. But you're also worried that they're just going to try to drag you in to really fuck you over. So, ancestors, what's the closing message to bring this all together for my beautiful starseed elect ones? Somebody knows that if their intentions are not good, they're going to go through karma. Very, very bad karma. Oh, you have two of them. You have 10 and 3, guys. So 10. When one door closes, another one opens. Okay, so 10. The morning maiden, and then you have 3. So you are the Trinity. You don't need 3 people. You don't need to cook things up in a kitchen. You don't need to put shit in a fucking freezer, in a jar in a freezer. No, your will is strong enough. And number 10, the morning maiden, obstacles, challenges, and feeling unsupported. You're feeling lost and lacking direction, and it may seem that whichever which way you turn, obstacles are blocking your path. Be assured this is just a phase and will pass like everything else. This is a feeling, there is a feeling of hopelessness as you only see negative outcomes in the current situation, but somewhere around there is a glimpse of light. Don't allow time to pass too quickly before you make an important decision about what to do next, as something needs to change and only you can do this. When we are overburdened by life's obstacles and feeling we are unsupported, it may be overwhelming, but rest assured, there are greater universal energies which will help you to guide you. All you have to do is ask. You ask the universe to help you, to guide you, and you're getting the help. Okay? There is a union coming in. Your payoff is coming, guys. Number 3. So, just remember, mind, body, and soul. You are grounded. Work from the higher chakras, not the lower chakras, guys. It says the mirror and the candlelight. Let your light shine. Somebody's seeing your light, guys, and you can't be put out. It says, do you not see the shining light within you as others do? What are you afraid of revealing, which is stopping you from discovering your true potential? The time has come to remove the mask and show the world and be your true self. You feel the need to protect yourself from emotional harm, but you have nothing to fear from stepping into the limelight, as things can only change for the better. If you're feeling blocked, with a little effort, you can push through this difficult period in your life and conquer whatever is holding you back. You are on a brink of change. You just need the encouragement and support to know you are headed in the right direction. The light ahead of you shines brightly and opportunities are calling. Don't allow fear of the unknown to stand in your way. Embrace the challenges ahead. They will be the makings of you. So, somebody may be fearful, of the unknown, what's going to happen next, but put your faith in God. Remember, the universe is working for us, not against us, okay? So, Starseed, elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine. This reading is for you. Forge. Don't follow. I love it. I love it. I love it. My beautiful collective. Forge. Don't follow. Okay? It says, pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. If we wait until the path is perfectly paved, we won't be forging our own path. We'll likely not even take the first step. Don't let the small details, like being unable to find someone to show you the way, be the reason you stop moving forward or lead. Let it be the reason that you do. The most courageous and needed leaders are the ones who don't wait for permission or until the morning they wake up feeling ready. They take a deep breath, put one foot in front of the other, and figure it out as they go. They don't wait for someone to lead them. They lead themselves. In this card is for leaders. They are here to pave a path that hasn't been walked before, to go first and lead the way for others who are calling you in. If you are feeling misrepresented in the media, step forward for all those who also feel misrepresented. If no one's speaking up on a topic you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. There's no one in this world who comes close to possessing your unique combination of skills, gifts, and life experiences. Don't look at those who have come before you to work out your path. Leaders must forge their own way. Do it for your daughters. Do it for your younger you. Do it for the leaders who follow. When you go first, you make it easier for others to follow your lead. Forge, don't follow. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to forge rather than follow? How can you lead? How can you be the leader you wish you had? Oh my God, I love this. My beautiful collective Starseeds. You are the leader. You are the muse. You are the goddess. You are tapping into that, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And let's get an animal oracle because we have animals all helping you out. So let's see what this animal helping you out is. And it is the elephant. You are trampling through everything. I'm telling you. You're like, move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. You are very grounded with this elephant energy. And the only thing that you're scared of is rats. No, just kidding. Well, isn't that the only thing that elephant is scared of is a rat? Now, somebody may be trying to block your throat chakra.